second quarter, just like the first one. If you're a Northern Valley Husky, 25 points they put up in the first quarter here against the Trojan zone, largely from the three-point line as they were on fire from the outside. This one sides into Yost. Yost misses the little one there, and Katz is the rebound and bringing it back the other direction. Katz has not been stopped. He's been going right to the rim, this time up with the left hand and in. Third bucket, and all of them have come when he's just put his head down and going all the way in for a layup for Tyler Katz. He steals it directly right out of Bailey Sides' hands. Bailey gets lucky as the ball goes out of bounds. As Katz quickly, Bailey was not ready for him to poke that in there, and he just took it. I see Coach Delmont looks like he has gone to the man-to-man defense over there for the Trojans, and going to match here Loya and Hogan, two long, lean defenders playing against each other there. Then you got Euland and Brands going against each other. Katz and Sides. Katz wins this battle as Sides bounces it off his leg. I'm sorry, that's not Euland. That's Connor Knipp. Knipp on the floor there for the Trojans. Here's Hogan. Into Van Lays at the top of the key over to Katz. Katz to Hogan. Here's Knipp looking inside to Van Lays. He and Brands are battling down there right now, trying to get position. Katz trying to get the ball in. Nice little penetration and jumper. Ty Katz is feeling it. He's got 8 here in the first half. Eric Loya is going to let one launch. Just a little quick on that one, controlled by Knipp. A little long on that 3 by Eric Loya. Katz is going to be matched up here by this time by Kenton Tallheim. As Katz is going to do a step back 3. Bang! That was dirty, Katz. Man, what a play. Naked 11 for Ty Katz in the game. Here's Sides. Sides goes around a pick set by Yost. Into the corner to Brands. Here's Tallheim. Fights for it. Bailey. Sides over to Tallheim. Goes around, Sparks all the way to the rim. Up and in for the young man. He's got 8 in the game. Kenton Tallheim with a nice move to the rim. I'm getting a little excited. I don't know if my voice is going to be able to handle this thing as Logan slows it down as they break it through the press here. Northern Valley in that zone press, but they drop back into a man-to-man defense here. Kind of flustered the is that Knipp? Knipp! Just as hot as the Huskies were from deep in the first quarter, the Trojans are in the second quarter, making it a 1-point game. Northern Valley 27, the Trojans 26 right now. Scoring at will. Brands is going to take one dribble and go back to the line as he's going to draw a foul. Oh, wow, the Trojans are hot from the outside. A great play by Katz, a great play by Knipp. This ball game is going to be tight all the way down to the wire. 27-26 as Brands going to go to the line and shoot 2. Capitalizes on the first one. We all anticipated this Northern Valley Logan Palco game to act just like this. I don't know why anybody's surprised. Here's Brands again. The offensive efficiency has stepped up here for both teams. It's going to make for a real fun rest of this game. Here's Newland. Gets it stripped in there by Bailey. Sides, but gets it back. Over to Sparks at the top of the key to Van Lays. Nobody's guarding Newland in the corner. He drives baseline, throws it up. Blocked in there, I think, by Kenton Tallheim. Controlled by Loya. Loya goes to Sides, nobody marks him, pulls up for a little jumper, a little long. Matthew Yost with a nice rebound and puts it up and in. Matthew Yost showing that he can play his first game action of the year. Good play in there by Yost. Stolen, Sides to the rim, up, just rolls off. Looks like it's going to go a foul on, I'm going to guess that's going to go on Loya. He went over the top trying to get the ball. Yep, Eric Loya with the foul there. Van Lays controls to Newell. Gets it tipped, Sides, Sparks comes away with a 3-on-1 over to Newell. He's going to go up. He's going to get hacked by Bailey Sides. As Bailey kind of got his feet tangled up in here, and Newell, excuse me, I'm sure there's somebody out there going, his name is Newell, it's easy. He's going to go to the line as Newell, the 5'8 junior, making the hustle plays right here for the Trojans. First free throw up, just a little to the right. He's 0 for 3 from the stripe here. It looks like Jeremiah Hansen, the freshman, will come in. Eric Loya will sit. Newell's second attempt. He puts that one in. 3 on the game for Newell. Kenton Tallheim running the point now for the Huskies as they're trying to a reverse layup by Tallheim's going to go a little long, and Van Lays is going to save it, but his foot was out of bounds. It's going to stay here with the Huskies. Sparks was trying to guard Tallheim, and Tallheim just kept kind of doing that little hesitation, got all the way to the rim, just ran out a little bit of real estate to get that ball up on the glass cleanly. But I think he knows he can get around him. Here's Hansen into the corner for Bailey Sides. He's going to let go a 3. He's going to make a 3. Bailey Sides from deep in the corner knocks down his first bucket of the game. Northern Valley 34, Logan Palco 27. Northern Valley's taken a little bit of the scoring run as Sparks over to Hogan. Hogan over to Knipp to the line, and it's blocked in there by Brands, but it can't be controlled. Hogan's going to get a foul call as he goes up with that, and he's going to go to the line. I believe they're going to get Jeremiah Hansen. Kyler Hogan, he hit that three early in the first quarter. He's going to go back to the line. He will shoot two for Kyler Hogan. Nice, smooth shot in there by Hogan. Capitalized on the first one. If he makes this one, looks like he's got a sub that's going to come in for him. Up, nice, up and down, nice. That's nice shooting there by Kyler Hogan as he capitalizes on both free throw. He's got 5.5 as Katz checks in for him. Ty Katz will come back in. Let's set him Newell, Katz, Sparks, Van Lays, and Knipp. Tallheim, Yost, Bailey sides, Foster Brands, Jeremiah Hansen. Inside, here's Yost. Yost's going to turn. He's going to fire. It's going to be short, but Brands is there for the rebound, and he's going to go right to the free throw line where he's done it all right tonight. The young sophomore, Foster Brands, being a lot more active on the board the last couple games in the first two, making his presence known. He's attacking the boards tonight as he'll go to the free throw line and miss the front side of this. As I'm looking over there on that bench, Northern Valley is minus one player. Well, they're minus two players, two seniors tonight. Foster Brands, the second one up and rattles around, going to get knocked away by Hansen. Tallheim with a nice steal over to Hansen. Kick to Bailey sides for another three ball. Just short. Man, he's getting mauled in there as Van Lays goes up high for the rebound. Out jumps three Northern Valley Huskies as they fight for him, and he gets tangled in there. I think they're going to give it to Tallheim, or are they going to give it to – no, they're going to give it to Hansen with the foul. So Coach Sides is arguing what in the world he's going to do. They all went up for the ball, and they called the foul, but Van Lays to the free throw line. Those two seniors that aren't here tonight, I don't know what's with Theron Cox. He's the big center that usually plays starts for Northern Valley. The whistle off the ball foul is boxing out. They're going to get Sparks, and Sparks is not happy as that. I believe that's his third on the front half. He's the sharpshooter, and he hasn't got it going. He's got to go to the bench right here. Partially one of those guys. Sparks is a big guy. He's trying to box out, uses his hands, and he was going up against a kind of a lightweight there, Kenton Tallheim, and just a little push makes the old Kenton go a long ways, and I think that's what happened there. Is Sparks is not happy over there on the sideline. Here's Hansen trying to make something play over the sides, trying to go into Yost. They're going to get a foul call and a reach around. On that foul, that's Josh Euland there for the Trojans, as Yost trying to get good position in there. Northern Valley 34, Logan Palco 29 as we get under 3.5 to go here in the quarter. Into Yost. Yost is going to have an easy bunny, but he missed it. Just long. Matthew Yost should have capitalized on that one. Rebound Trojans, and here comes Newell. Newell trying to look into Van Lays here, and so is Knipp. Katz is going, I can go around him, and he does. Euro jump stop in, scores. They cannot stop Ty Katz getting to the rim, and he's making a shot when he gets there. Here's Bailey sides to Tallheim. And a nice little weave here as Brands thought about a long three, goes around and up and in. Gonna get a charge call as Van Lays steps in front of him and does not like the foul call. Brands is going to get called for the charging foul there. He's going to step in, and he's going to get his first foul in the game, 8th team foul, but we will not shoot the charge foul there as we push under 3 minutes here. That other senior out there that the Huskies are missing is Brendan Salmons. He blew out his knee in football, and he would have been a big part of these. He started for the last couple of years for the Huskies. Tallheim with a strip of Katz. Katz just trying to make an easy pass in there, and Tallheim just took it. They left him open, and he gave up on it. Found a better shot to Sides. Sides takes it to the rim. Little teardrop just a little long as the foul's going to be called on – who's they going to give the foul to? Pretty important. They're going to give it to Sides on the foul as a big, strong rebound there by Connor Knipp. And 3 Huskies go digging after that ball. They give the foul not to Sides. They give the foul to Yost. That'll be Yost first. Team foul 9 on the Huskies. And Knipp makes them pay, bringing it closer down to a 2-point game now. Northern Valley 34, Palco, Logan 32. He can bring it to a 1-point game here with a nice soft free throw by Connor Knipp, the 6-foot junior, and he does. Makes both free throws in that opportunity. We got ourselves a ball game here. Hansen working the weave here to gets it picked. No, he controls it now. He's going to go to the rim. Makes an errant pass here. Nobody knows where it's going. It's going to go over to Logan. Logan will inbound here in the corner. Hansen drove baseline, tried to squeeze a pass into Yost, and it goes right by him. Here's Van Lays. Newell slowly making this work. Knipp in the middle. He's going to go to the rim. He's going to have it partially blocked, I think, in there by Brands. And Bailey Sides rips a rebound down as he's coming down. Nobody's picking him up. He's waiting. He thought about it. Now over to Tallheim and the Wees, matched by 6'5" Van Lays over there. They don't want Tallheim to get a shot off, I guess. Push in there. They're going to get Connor Knipp with the foul. Fans wanted to travel on one side. Fans on the other side wanted a push. The official awards the push. Brands goes to the line to shoot. Looks like a 1-and-1 situation. His third trip to the line. He's 50% on the night. Makes it. Now he's 3 for 5. Brands' second attempt up, crawls around. Kenton Tallheim with the rebound. Over to Brands. He's going to get an opportunity for a three-point play. Great play by the little man, Kenton Tallheim. Reaches in there, tips his own rebound to him, flips it back over his head to Brands. Brands goes up with the shot, scores it with the foul, and here we go. As we've got here a stop and play. I think they're trying to get the right person on that, but Kenton Tallheim, nothing but a work and a hustle play by the little guy. He goes around Van Lays. Van Lays is 6'5". Kenton Tallheim, the freshman, 5'10" is what they got him in the books, makes that play happen. Foster Brands back to the line. He's going to roll this one in. So Northern Valley takes that opportunity to stretch it to a 5-point lead now, 38-33, under 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Here from Palco as a lot of players getting in here. Van Lays inside. He's going to get one up and in with a nice pump fake. Goes right over Brands. Dylan Van Lays scores the bucket. As I don't have him for very much, I might have missed one, but that's his first bucket of the game, and that's a pretty good job on the Northern Valley side, being able to control that. Bailey Sides working on Katz here. This is a great matchup of two guards that are just going at each other. Sides goes through him to go to the line, and Katz is going, what else can I do, man? He went right into me, and you rewarded him with the foul. I'm sure Katz is saying, if he can do that, I can do it too, and he might try it on the other end. This is a great battle between these two. They've been going at each other for a long time. Katz is going to get the Katz is with his second foul. Bailey Sides to step to the line for 2. Sides long on that free throw attempt. Ty Katz and Bailey Sides, juniors, they've been going at each other for a very long time. Two very complimentary guards, play a lot the same. Sides makes his second free throw, giving him 4 on the game. Northern Valley stays in this little zone pressure. It's worked for a couple turnovers here. And Logan's trying to make their way through it. Katz just goes through it. If you don't stop him, he's going to go all the way as he finds Knipp open for a 3, misses, but Van Lays will control the rebound up and in. Dylan Van Lays. He's got 4 quick ones here late in the second quarter. We work under a minute to go in the half. Tallheim to Hansen in the corner. Yost with the screen. Hansen controls back to Tallheim. Van Lee's all over him as Tallheim's looking for Sides. Sides thinks about it, pumps it. Now he's going to the rim. He's going to pull up on a little jump shot. Missed. Controlled by Van Lees. Van Lees is taken over the glass. Here is Katz looking at 20 seconds left to go in this one. Let's see if Logan can get a good shot here. If with a 3, they can take the lead going into half. 2 will time. They go into Van Lees. Van Lees over to Knipp. Wide open for a 3. Splash! Logan Palco takes the lead. 13 seconds to go in the half. Sides is going one shot. 7, 6. Let's see what happens. As Katz is all over him, he's going to have a step back, turn around, chuck. He's going to barely miss this one. Logan Palco struggles for the whole first half. What a half we had. Hits a 3 at the buzzer pretty much to take the lead. Coach Delmont's going to smile right now as it's been a hard-fought battle. We're going to be right back to the starters here in the second half. Loya, Tallheim, Bailey Sides, Colton Bailey, which is kind of confusing there for some. And then Foster Browns, looks like Katz, Hogan, Van Lees, Sparks, and Newell will start for the Trojans. As the pick and roll gets started here. Bailey Sides get called for the travel there as he come around that pick. Firing up here in the second half. Just kind of the way they started in the first half. They turned the first one over there too. So here's Katz. He's going to go right to the rim. He's going to pull up a jumper. He's going to get called for the travel. I think he takes a little bit early of a shot, a little bit early of a crow hop, and both teams turn it over to start the second half. 40-39, Logan Palco with their first and only lead. They got with about 15 seconds to go in the half. Tallheim working on Katz. Man-to-man here up front. Katz is going to get called for the block as Tallheim realizes that if he's going to guard you that tight, you got to get around him. You got to get him to foul. You got to get him off. That's Katz's second foul for him personally. First foul in the half for the Trojans. Eric Loya to key it in. Looking into Colton Bailey. Colton Bailey's going to get position, and Katz is going to get another foul. Ty Katz picks up 2 quick ones right here to start the second half. That could play big, and all that was Colton Bailey going to not be put up with and not going to get out of position. Got in position, and Katz reaches around, gets the foul. Loya to trigger. Shoving it in, back in here to Bailey. Nowhere to go as Van Lees comes up with the steal. Newell calls out the play, tries to get it over to Hogan, but Colton Bailey's right there in the passing lane, and Hogan has it go through his hands, out of bounds. The Trojans have come out and turned the ball over 2 consecutive possessions here in the second half. Here's Northern Valley. See if they can make them pay for it. Nobody going to guard Tallheim. He will shoot it just off the back iron. I thought he actually had his third 3 of the game. Newell right down to Broadway and scores up and around Loya. Great play. Jaden Newell for that bucket. As Logan Palco stretches it to a 3-point lead. The third quarter is what concerned Coach Michael J. Delmont so far in the season. He was wanting to really get some come out on fire here in the third quarter and see if his Trojans can really make something happen. Right here, they're in a little bit of a zone. Eric Loya is going to let one fly, and he's going to drill it. Third 3 in the game for Eric Loya. I think that's the third game this season that he's had 3 or more threes within a game. Kyler Hogan with a nice stop there. Wide open for the big man in the corner. Josh Ulen drills his second 3 of the game. Loya says, I can do it again. Rattles it around, controlled by Newell. Newell matched by Tallheim. Tallheim's got to watch that he doesn't pick up a foul here on the cheap one. Double teamed here, Sides and Tallheim all over him. Making a kick over here to Van Lees. Van Lees to Hogan. Settle it up here by Newland. Newland and Tallheim going at each other. Tallheim's going to smack him, but he's going to get called for the travel. Newlands get called for the travel as he goes to the rim and puts it up there. Good defense by Tallheim. and turnover by the Trojans. They've got 1 3.5 and a couple 3 turnovers so far. Bailey sides into Colton Bailey. Right back out to him. Swing over to Loya. Loya pump. Move to Tallheim. Tallheim going to drive in. Kick to Sides. Sides hesitates. Drives in. Loya's wide open for another 3. Oh, just off the sidearm. And saved in there as Hogan and Tallheim go all the way crashing into the side. Saved in here. Controlled by the Trojans. Newland to Sparks. Sparks wanting to get his game going. Gets called for the charge foul as Brands was sitting there waiting on him. And Sparks is just frustrated. He just doesn't know what to do, man. He is so frustrated in this game. And I hate to see it for that kid because he is one of the ballers right here. He's going to go to the bench here. He's got his 4th foul of the game. A senior not happy about what's happening to him here. But it is what it is. Brands was in there smartly saying, hey, it was worth my opportunity to get a block if we could get another foul there on Sparks. Good play by Brands. He's going to get it in the corner, dribbles around Newell, and tries to force it in and gets the turnover stolen by Knepp. Up to Newell. Newell's going to find Hogan. Hogan is wide open for a 3-pointer. Just long. Van Lays looks like he's going to get whistled. Van Lays and Brands are going flat at it. A lot of contact on both of them. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some officials get some quick whistles here as this game is getting a little physical. I'm sorry, did they not give that to Van Lays? They did not give it to Van Lays. They gave it to Uland inside. Sides up, around, long on the shot attempt. Rebound, Dylan Van Lays. Newell to control. Working on Tallheim. Knepp into Van Lays. Swing over. Shot is good by Uland. I think he's shot 3 for 4 for the game. 8th point on the game for Josh Uland. Tallheim looking over to Sides. Back to Tallheim. Backdoor cut by Loya. Up on the rim, no good. Ball tipped around, controlled by Newell. 47-42, Logan Palco with the lead here. Stolen by Bailey Sides. Bailey Sides picks it up, and he's heading to the rim. He's going to go in. He's going to get it swatted by Hogan, but put back in there by Colton Bailey. Colton Bailey cleans up the mess and scores. Newell free in the corner. He's going to drive baseline up, hesitates, in and around, and scores the bucket. He'll go for the free throw for the 3-point play. He goes right at Colton Bailey and hesitates, hangs in the air, and puts the basket in. We will see with a 3-point play here for Newell. Jaden Newell with a nice play as he stretches Logan Palco lead to 49-44. Could put it to a 6-point lead right here with this free throw. It's up, it's long, rebound. Foster Brands controlled as he pushes the ball up the court. Kicks it over to Sides. To Loya. The Trojans still in this zone defense here, trying to work away. Sides is going to fire a 3. He's going to make a 3, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to go to the line for a 4-point play. There into his legs was Newell. Sides does a great job always kicking his legs out, and he grabs Newell as he was going for the block out, gets the foul. His first, team first. Sides goes to the line for the 3-point play. The 4-point play. Long on the free throw attempt, controlled by Van Lays. Hogan calls out his signals, what he wants to do. Northern Valley still in their man-to-man pressure here. The long, lean, 6'4", Kyler Hogan controls the point over to Knepp. Knepp in the corner looking for Van Lays. Sides all over, and Brands is straight up in the air. He's still going to get the whistle as Van Lays is going to go to the line shooting 2. Dylan Van Lees with his second trip here to the free throw line. Nice, kind roll on the home rim for Van Lees. 50-47, Logan Palco up now. Second one up, rattles around, controlled by Foster Brands. Over to Sides. Sides in the corner for Loya. Couple dribbles, kick back to Sides, over to Tallheim. Tallheim holds over to Loya. The big boys are battling inside, and they're letting them battle inside both ways, pushing and shoving inside. A lot of physical activity underneath the rim by both teams. As this ball was kicked out of there by the Trojans, Loya to inbounds, see if they can run a play here off the sideline, get an open shot inside, and make things happen here quickly for the Huskies. Is set. Bailey going to have an open look for three. Long on that one. He went into Colton Bailey, and then he turned and kicked it right back to Bailey's sides. High screen and roll here for Newell. He's going to work in on Bailey, and he's going to, well, it's going to stay here. Sides knocked it out of play. It's going to stay here. Van Lees to key it in. Northern Valley stays in this man-to-man. Trying to swing it into Hogan. He's going to have to reach to save it, and he does to Newell. Newell fakes, working on the freshman there, Tallheim. In the corner for Knepp. Knepp to Newell. Tallheim went begging, and Bailey Sides went stealing. He's going to go right to the rim, and Kyler Hogan! Wow, what a block! There's no way that was a foul. He killed that ball. Not a chance that ball got to the rim with Kyler Hogan. What a play. I wish I had the replay button. Kyler Hogan skies for the block. Has got to be called for the foul with the body as Bailey Sides will go to the rim. Free throw. He's going to say, ball don't lie, as that one kind of rolls off to him as Sides will get his second free throw attempt. What a play by Kyler Hogan, trying to get back and say no thank you. Second one is up. Second one is good for Sides. As they still sit here, Northern Valley into the 2-2-1 zone press. Up into the corner is Ulen. To Hogan, to Knepp. He says, NBA 3, I'll take it. He comes up short on that ball, scramble around. Ulen with the rebound. Fought for, and a jump ball is called. Good play. Both teams are, I told you it's getting physical inside, and it is. Colton Bailey was struggling in there with Connor Knepp, both fighting for that ball. It's going to get tied up. Logan Palco Trojans going to step in and going to throw it in with Van Lees. Van Lees to Hogan. They're trying to get the ball back directly into Van Lees. Van Lees turns, shoots, and he's going to grab the rebound again. Here's Newell to the rim. Charging call as the ball gets stuck in the rim, and it's going to be a charge call on Newland. Brands drawing his second charge of the night. Step in there and being in position. He doesn't get him completely square, but gets him pretty square. And as this game gets tighter, Newell's going to take a seat here, and Katz is going to come back in. Ty Katz is coming in. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Kind of a low-scoring quarter compared to the first two, but Logan Palco up 50-48. Foster Brands wide open in the corner for three, just long, controlled in there by Ulen. Katz barking out signals going, this is what we're going to do, and nobody's going to stop him as he goes right to the rim, jump stop, up, little layup, way too easy for Ty Katz, but he's not going to turn it down. Tallheim here on the corner into Brands. Brands on the short corner trying to work it over here to Tallheim. Gets blocked in there by Ulen with the steal. Hogan recovers it. Here comes Katz trying to stretch the lead to 6 as Katz is dribbling through. Going to stop, pop for 3. Going to rattle out Brands with the rebound. Sides. Push over to Brands at the top of the key. Now to Loya. Loya wanting to pick. Nice. Oh, I thought he was going to squeeze it in there to Brands, and Van Lees stuck his hand in there and steals it. 10-9. Can they get a good shot off here? This is what Katz does. He's going to get an opportunity for Van Lees. Rolling to the rim. Van Lees up. No good. Follow. Good! Van Lees scores at the buzzer at the third quarter, stretching their lead to 6. That's right. Logan Palco 54. In Palco as we start the fourth quarter. Logan Palco stretches that lead to 6 going into the fourth quarter. Brands is going to try and make it 4, and he does. Short corner, Brands loves that shot. It's a 4-point game as the Huskies start the fourth quarter with a quick bucket. Still staying in this 2-2-1 press as they trying to quickly break it. Over here is Katz. Katz, the point guard, trying to set his offense, going against the zone defense here by the Huskies, going into Van Lees. Van Lees over to Ulan. Ulan will turn and take a difficult jump shot, but Van Lees fights for the rebound, saves it over to Katz. Katz open for a wide-open 3, just short. Tallheim control the board. Huskies need to make pay right here. They need to make some buckets here in a row as Logan's still in that 2-3 zone, trying to work through it here. They've got length. They've got some size. The lob into Colton Bailey. He gets it through. Brand squeaks that one over Van Lees. Bailey cannot connect on the basket as Logan will control here to Katz. Katz stop, hesitates, turns, spins, travels in the middle of the lane. Just gets a little excited with it. This Coach Delmont is, I don't know if you can see him over there. Settle down, man. Settle down. We're up 4. Be the point guard that we need you to be. Make the right play. In is Sparks. In is Newell. The Trojans. Hogan and Ulan sit. Here is Hansen going to come in here for Tallheim. Hansen's going to come in here for Tallheim to for the Huskies. 6:51 to go. Logan Palco with a 4-point lead, 54-50 over the Northern Valley Huskies here in Palco, Kansas. Fun one always is between Logan and Northern Valley. Sides, Keys hesitates all the way to the rim. Teardrop, charging call. Van Lees pays him back. Van Lees this time steps in, gets in perfect position as Bailey Sides does not go straight up, tries to go to the rim. His second foul, team third foul on the team. Great play in there by Van Lees. Skip pass over to Katz. Clock never started. We got an official that took a look at that, and we'll inbound it here on the side to Katz. Katz to Knepp, over to Newell. He's going right to the rim, going to kick it back now. He's looking to Knepp, trying to find Van Lees inside. Van Lees going against the shorter Colton Bailey in there. Knepp wide open for a 3. Going to be short, rebound controlled. Eric Loya. Loya to push to Hansen. Hansen quickly inside to Brands. Brands gets it swatted in there by Knepp. Knepp gets it just a beautiful block in there. Nice play by Connor Knepp to control that ball. Here's Katz. He's going to go in, out, in, around. He finally misses one of them close ones. The ball is going to be tied up in there. It's going to stay here. Logan will inbound it. You know, every time Ty Katz has got to the rim, he's capitalized. That time, the first time in a long time, that ball did not go in for him. He's shooting a very high percentage tonight, controlling this game really. Inside to Sparks. Sparks on sides. Nice little left hand. Man, Sparks is like, whoo, it's about time that stuff goes in the rim as he kind of goes on the board for the first time tonight. Loya with the step through, shot up and no. Knepp controls the rebound and Sides steps in there and slows him down. I thought Sides was going to get it, but Knepp kind of dribbled over his head and caught it. Here's Newell on Hansen. Over to Knepp as the Trojans kind of settle the troops here. Up 6 in the fourth quarter. Katz dribbling it up here. Kind of gets away with one, puts it on his hip. Inside to Van Lees. Van Lees, Colton Bailey playing great defense. Van Lees with even a better play on the save. Van Lees on his own air ball, a fadeaway air ball, goes after the ball, picks it up off of there.
If you're looking for
I know how much you guys love that smooth jazz, but I cannot seem to get that to fire off of there as we fire into the fourth quarter. Right into Van Lays. Van Lays out to Sparks. He's been wanting a three. He's been begging a three. This one rattles out, controlled by Brands. Brands is going to push it up the court. Going to be knocked around there. It's going to stay here with the Huskies. As Brands was trying to make a fast break opportunity there, and the Trojans got their hands in there and knocked it away. Hansen to the bench as Tallheim checks back in for him. 6-point game, just under 5 minutes. Loya wide open in the corner for three. He knocks it down. Eric Loya with his fourth three of the game, and that brings this game to a 3-point game. 56-53 now the Trojans lead. Here's Katz. Nobody going to stop him. He's going to keep going, but this time he turns it over. Tallheim with the steal. It's going to be fought for. It's going to be one out of there. They're going to call a jump ball, and it's going to go over to the Huskies. What a play in there. Tallheim got his hand in there and made Katz turn it over here as Northern Valley's got to find another shot here, opportunity. Eric Loy is feeling a hot hand. He says, I'll take it if you're going to let me open. Misses this one. Sparks with the rebound. Newell into the corner for Knipp. Knipp looking to get it into Van Lay. Sparks. Colton Bailey's been playing amazing defense on that. Dylan Van Lay's inside. He's got him beat by 6 inches in there, it feels like. Tallheim with a steal. Up to Loya. Tallheim back to Loya in the corner. He'll fire another three. He made another three! 5 threes in the game for Eric Loya, and this game is tied. Fourth quarter, under 4 minutes. We got a ball game tied up here as the Trojans have turned it over the last couple times down, and Northern Valley has absolutely made them pay. Knipp says, I want to try the three, and he gets knocked out of there by Van Lays. Up and in, Sparks with the play. The ball, Loya had it in his hands, and I think it was Knipp came through and knocked it out of there, and they scored the play. Sparks cleaning up the mess. He's coming to life here in the fourth quarter. Oh, terrible pass by Loya. Katz way up front. Tallheim can't do anything about it. Up and in. Ty Katz with the board, with the steal, the hurt. Northern Valley had came to tie it. Logan, hard-fought game. And back and forth with runs here, and Northern Valley fought back to tie the ball game. And Logan Palco, not to be denied, says we're going to come right back at him. Tie sides with a steal and up and in. Sparks with a second chance points. It goes to the rim. Bailey sides goes to the rim. Has it blocked in there, I think, by Van Lays or by Katz and or both, as Katz controls. 2:50 to go on the clock. Up by 4. Here's Katz into the corner for Newell. Newell matched by Loya. Katz over here in the corner. The freshman Tallheim marking him to Hogan. They're still trying to get it right inside to Van Lays, and they do. Van Lays with a nice little dump pass. Now the dump pass over to Sparks. Sparks gets it blocked by Loya. Gets his own rebound. Up and in. He will score the bucket and go to the line. Ian Sparks has been cooled the whole game because he spent the whole game over there by Coach Delmont because he's been in foul trouble. He has come to life here in the fourth quarter. He's going to go with his 5th straight point if he can knock this one in for the Trojans. Big-time play by the big-time man, Ian Sparks, the 6-foot senior. Even when you don't think it's going your way the entire game, you can still make it at the end. This free throw goes begging, and Loya to push the ball. But Sides hesitates. Katz is all over him, trying to get the ball out of there, and it's going to be a foul. I think they're going to give this one to Sparks, and I think this might be his game. Oh, they're not. They're going to give it to Katz. They're going to leave Sparks in the game. They could have gone either way on that one. Sparks thought it was on him. He did. He thought it was on him. He was walking to the sideline, and they gave it to Katz. So, therefore, now Katz and Sparks, 4 fouls apiece. Or 5. They're trying to figure it out here. Oh, wow. What a circumstance there. As Ty Katz is asking the official what's going on here. Pretty important here. Ty Katz has been unstoppable going to the rim and controlling the point right here. They're trying to figure out whether Katz has 4 fouls or that was his 5th foul. Northern Valley's got a book up there. I think that's Brad Cox there. But the official book is right there at the scores table. The officials are looking at it, and they're trying to do it. I think this actually goes all the way back to the first half. I saw Coach Cox over there trying to figure that out going into halftime, and they do. That is Ty Katz fouls out, 2:15 to go. And that could impact a lot because he is the ball controller. I think right here on the floor, now ball control is going to go over to Newell and to Hogan to see if they can ice this game. But Sides has got to knock these down. Up and in for Sides. Sides knocks that one down. 5-point game here. See if we can bring it to 4 here with Sides with the late game free throw. Been a little long. This one's a little short, but it just crawls into the rim. Count it good. We're down to a 5-point game as Newell will control for the Trojans. Nobody guarding him. He just decides to turn and go. Oh, the bad pass right there by Newell. That's what happens when your point guard is on the bench. Your main man in these types of situations, kind of guys get rattled. Don't get your head down, Mr. Newell. You played a heck of a game, and there's still a lot more to go. You still lead by 4. Here's the Huskies, whether they can get a good shot off here. Sides looking. He picked up his dribble a little early over to Loya. Loya to Tallheim. Tallheim fakes, dribbles. Foster Brand's in the corner, going to launch a 3, and it's way long, controlled by Ian Sparks. Here is Newell. Timeout called by Coach Delmont. Full timeout. We'll take it with him with 1:32 to go. He is Logan Trojans. Palco controlling and grasping onto this 4-point lead as Northern Valley's all over this inbounds here. They're going deny. Didn't do a very good job because right there's Hoolan. He's going to control it. Over to Van Lays to Hogan. Hogan is fouled by Loya. As I look up at the score clock, Northern Valley's only got 4 team fouls. They got to get at it, start fouling here right away, trying to make a steal. That is the 5th team foul, 4th on Loya, so he'll be done fouling as this game is close. I think I got 4 fouls on Sparks. I got 4 fouls on Loya. I don't know. I think I got 3 on Van Lays. I'm not exactly sure on that. They get the ball in here to Sparks. Sparks is getting matched by Bailey Sides. Bailey Sides going after the ball just like he should here because they got to get an aggressive play and a foul. So Bailey Sides connects on that foul there with Sparks. Bailey Sides is 3rd foul in the game. That'll bring the total up to 6 fouls for the Huskies. We're going to see if the Trojans can earn it from the line here tonight, as it's going to come down to some free throws as they're playing some really aggressive defense out here on top. Here's Newell. Newell controlling it. He's fought for it, and Sides goes for the foul, and that's a good hard foul, trying to go for a steal. You got to do that. Tick, tick, tick. 1:07 left to go in the game. They'll put Newell to the line. Sides 4th, team 7th. They'll go for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Jaden Newell, so far on the night, is only 1 for 4 for what I have down in my book. But if you were here with me at halftime, you know my book not very accurate. Here's Newell. Going to leave it a little long, and the board's going to fall to Sparks. Sparks, Brands and Van Lays were battling, and the ball goes over both of their heads, kind of falls to Sparks as he puts it in there. Long pass to Loya, to all the way over to Tallheim. Tallheim's looking for it. Sides is finding Loya. Loya is going to see if he can make 6 tonight. He's got 6 threes. Timeout Sides. That 7th foul, they can go to the line to see what happens. They will probably try and figure out here who to foul and where to foul him. Newell is going to be fouled right there by Tallheim. I think that was the strategy that Coach Sides put together there in the huddle. If they go to Newell, let's go ahead and foul him. I've got him right here as 1 for 6 so far tonight. We'll see if he can make him pay here. 1-and-1 opportunity, Jaden Newell. He does. He calmly stepped up and knocked that one down. I'm sure Coach Delmont knew exactly what he was talking about, going, we're going to get the ball into you, and they're going to foul you. You're going to step up and knock these down. He's got one. Yeah, that one's going to go long. Sparks barely stays in the game as Bailey finds the rebound. Not necessarily a quick shot. You need a good shot here. Foster Brands with the step back. Is going to go long and begging, but Sides is digging for the ball. Yep, Sides went digging for the ball in there on Knipp, and the ball's going to go off of Sides' chest, and Logan Palco will control. Tough play in there. I thought Tallheim was going to get it, as Tallheim will create the foul as it's coming down the court. 24 seconds to go. Still a 4-point game, but right here, Jaden Newell can do some ice baby here from the free throw line. If he knocks these two in, it's going to be awful tough for the Huskies to be able to scrape out this one. Rattles around and out, but Van Lace with the rebound. Sparks goes way over the top for the rebound, loses control. Here's Loya. He's going to pull from deep. Timeout called by Coach. Strategy that I put in here, Logan Trojans. Just control the ball. Don't overplay the passing lanes. Just play smart defense. Loya's going to fire a three. It's going to go off the glass and in. 7 threes for him. Bailey Sides goes for the steal, fully knowing that you got to have a foul, and he fouls out, but he's got to stop the clock. Loya knocks in another three. We're down to a 1-point game. Wow. Sides is going to foul out of this one. As Hansen will check in for him. Newell to the line, leading by 1. Up and in. 2-point game. All right, Eric Loya, you're on fire here. You know what you got to do. If he misses this one, you got to go straight to the rim all the way until they stop you. If he makes it, stop and pop for the 3. Here's Foster Brands to Loya. Loya's the 7th threes in the game. He needs this one to tie. Sides is begging for a timeout. Finally gets one with around a screen, or they're going to get it right back to Loya. But, wow, Kyler Hogan is all over. Kyler Hogan is right here. 6'4", all of them trying to play it in, making it difficult for Loya. Tallheim in the corner, going to fire it back, and a foul is being called as Delmont does what I think he ought to, and I'm going to applaud it right here. Even though Tallheim probably turns that ball over, Delmont fouls, so no 3. Well, it wasn't Delmont. Delmont told the boys to foul, and they did. Therefore, no 3 can get off. Therefore, they cannot tie with 1 bucket. They got to have not 1, but 3 things go right here for the Huskies. The Huskies got to do 3 things right. Number 1, Delmont calls a full timeout here as looks like Ulan's going to check in here, shoot 3s. But Sides is positioning his players, trying to get them ready here. If Tallheim, can he make the first one to start this chain of events? He gets it up, rolls around, kicked back out to Loya. Loya's going to have a 3 to tie it. Oh, just goes begging. Kyler Hogan with the rebound. Ball game, Logan Palco Trojans. What a ball game. I know these teams will fight again. It happens. I tell you what, both sides look at each other across the way and say,